Hey everyone, Leo with Dreaming Tree, and welcome to the assembly video for our popcorn box. This is a traditional looking box, except we kind of made it so that you wouldn't have to glue, a dozen or so individual little stripes. Okay, so here are the two main pieces, and I went with the solid scoreline version, as I usually do with our freebies. And what we're going to do first is we're going to join these two sections together. Okay, you'll notice that there's one tab on the edge of both of these. You can do whichever one you want. I'll just grab this one. You can grab the other one and glue that one down first if you want, doesn't matter. Same difference as long as these two sections are connected. And I would put this down flat on your surface and take a look at this horizontal line here where the tabs are. Try to match that up as accurately as you can, and then just press that down into place. I'm going to fold this over onto itself and take a look at that seam from this angle here. Just make sure that everything looks nice and flush. It's a little bit of a different, it's not a different shape, it's just that it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of fragile here on this little edge, but definitely doable. Only takes a few seconds. And let's see here. I might need to clean that up right there in that little corner. It's actually okay. So let's open this back up, and here's where we're going to apply our little panels. Okay, and these are just going to go on like this. We've got a little bit of a border all the way around. Now with this one here, technically, let's do this one last. Let's work on these three first, and we're going to want to apply our glue to this white section here, okay? And you can see, since we need to maintain a border, we're going to try to focus our glue around the inside perimeter of these cutouts. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of real estate to cover here. So we're gonna have to move semi-quick here so that the glue doesn't start to dry. Okay. And like I said, this is a lot easier than trying to match up a dozen or so individual little stripes. Okay, so pop that right inside of that area and make sure you're not obstructing the score mark here by the tab. Press that down, and let's take a look, and there you have it. It just goes really quick. Okay, so you could also you don't really have to get glue on every single inch of this. Like with this one here, you could maybe just go around here and then just do a little stripe through like that. Get a little bit in the center there, and just pop that down. Again, don't obstruct that little score mark there. Press that down. Let's take a look. There you go. See how quickly that's going to go together. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to go around the main perimeter, and then we'll just do a little line straight down the center of each of these little ribs, just like that. I think that's the way to do it. Okay. Keep it nice and centered. Pop that into place. Not much to this one, but definitely has some nostalgia to it, and it's practical, which I especially love. I love making things that I know you guys will actually use. Okay. All right, so now this last one here, you got two options. We can close this up. Basically, what I'm getting at here is if we put this down first and then close it up, you're going to see a little bit of this tab, which isn't the end of the world. Okay. Either that, or we can try to put this inside once this is all together. Honestly, I think it doesn't really matter if they see the little tab inside. For the sake of an easier assembly, I'm just going to put this tab down now. I'm sorry, I'm going to put this piece down now and not worry about the little tab being visible, especially once you load this up with some popcorn. No one's really gonna see it. And I'll show you what I mean if you're still kind of confused. Like, what are you talking about, Leo? I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Let's put this in place. Okay. There we go. And that looks nice. Close enough to, you know, the traditional style that you're used to. All right, so now we're gonna close this up by taking this tab and connecting it here. So we need to apply some glue to this little tab here. And I'm gonna take and spread that glue out to the edge. There we go. And what you can do actually is put this down flat, take the other side, and just bring it over and just pop it into place. It should match up since it's a symmetrical piece. Okay, and then I'll take it and fold it over onto that seam, and I'll give that another try. There we go. And press that down. And just hold that in place for a few moments. Let it set. It should stay completely flat. Let's take a look here. Okay, keep holding. And there we go. Okay, and then we can flip this over. I'm gonna bring these tabs down, apply some glue to all three of these. And let's spread that glue out to the very edge. There we go. Then we're gonna close this up. So take the little lid, bring it down and line it up with this side, the side opposite of the side that's already anchored. Pull that all the way out so it meets the edge, and then take the two other walls. You might need to nudge them in a little bit, press them down, make sure everything's making good contact, flip it back over, and press down on the rest of the tab. Okay, so if you look on the inside here, there's one little section where there's a little bit more tab, but I don't really care. And it made the assembly a lot easier, so we'll stick with that. And then take a little bit of glue, apply it on the very bottom, where we'll take this piece, just drop it right in there, hides the tabs, cleans it up, makes it look nice. And there we go. Okay. And there we go. Okay, and of course, we've kind of made this also so that you can customize it if you want, but we did include this little popcorn caption and tried to kind of maintain that classic look as well. So we're going to take this piece here and apply some glue to the back of it. Okay, just pop that right on there. And just match this up with the existing shape here on the white piece. Okay, if it doesn't look like it's fitting, just rotate it ever so slightly. And press that down. And for this guy here, a bunch of little circles that need to cut out. Just make sure that they're actually out before you glue this down. And let's try to get some glue just around the letters here. Little dots, and then work a little bit around the perimeter. I'm going to use my finger to kind of spread that glue around a little bit so it doesn't penetrate through the little holes. I'm just kind of dabbing it gently. Okay, and grab this and just want to match this up. You can see the little popcorn kernel there. That's for the O, and there's going to be a little bit of a border around this. So focus on just making sure that you get that lined up as accurately as you can. There you go. Let me flip this over, push down from the other side in case I have some glue on my fingers. And there's your super sweet caption. And you've got two of them, okay? So if you're doing something custom and you want to put a person's birthday or someone's name or anniversary on there, whatever it is, you can customize this however you want. And why don't we get some foam squares? You're gonna obviously make this other one, put it on the other side. I'm gonna do that off camera. And you can either glue it down if you don't wanna waste your foam squares, or you can foam square it to add a nice little additional dimension to the project. Okay. And of course, I think it goes without saying, I'm gonna pop that right there. And there you go. And there's your super cute popcorn box ready to go. Just got to fill it up with some treats, probably popcorn, could be anything else though. And that's going to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, head on over to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. While you're there, hit the little bell so you get notifications anytime we release a new project. And if you make this or anything from our latest release, I'd love to see it, and so would the rest of our community. So head over to your Facebook, do a search for Dreaming Tree Official. That's where you'll find myself and over 40,000 other dreamers that inspire us daily. So thanks again for hanging out with me, and as always, I look forward to crafting with you again. Hey, thanks for crafting along with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, check out some of our other videos, and please consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to visit our site and check out our free SVG section, where you'll find over 140 free SVG files complete with assembly tutorials. I'll see you in the craft room.